Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 160. Today we have Barcelona, yet again, in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. If you haven't seen how we got here, you will know that we did go and top the group with a group that had Bayern, who's won it 3 times in the last 5 years, and you also know that we've knocked Juventus out of European football for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. The fact that we can beat the German champions and the fact that we can beat the Italian champions should hold us in good stead and confident that we can beat the Spanish champions. However, we have played them an inordinate amount of times in the save, and we are yet to beat them, and hopefully today will be the day. We are going to count it, because I have guessed that I think we've played them 8 times in the knockout stage, twice in the league, in the Champions group stage. But there we are. So we've got Barcelona here. As you can see, last year, 2-2 at home in a crazy game. Dominated them in Spain in the 4-3-3. We are playing 4-2-4 today. That scares me half to death. We did dominate them and lose. That is Barcelona. We played Barcelona twice there. We go back a couple of years, got them in the group. That's 4 times we played them. We go here. We had them in the first knockout round. After topping the group, they knocked us out. All we needed was a goal here. We dominated. That is 6 times we played them. We go back again. We got them in the group stage again. Lost both times. That is now 8 times that we've played Barcelona. We have definitely played them at least one more time, if not before then. Go back. Barcelona in our first ever Champions League knockout game. We actually beat 1-0 and lost 7-2. That is 10 times we have played Barcelona. Today will be installment number 11 and 12. How unlucky are you? By the way, how many seasons is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is our 12th season in the Champions League. I've played Barcelona 12 times. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I did say to my mate Paulie that if there's ever a year that we're going to win it, we would win it. Not the easy way, the way this save's gone. We'll win it by beating Barca, running into Liverpool, running into City. As it so happens, we could actually win this tie, get Liverpool in the semi-final, and then get City in the final. So I said that about 3 weeks ago. Paulie's reminded me, and there we are. Did you ever beat him? I've only beaten him once, and that was in my first season in the Champions League. We absolutely FM'd them 1-0. Our goalkeeper got a match rating of like a 9. But yeah, anyhow, look, there's some team news, but I do expect them to play. Claudio Brigoni, the best centre-back on the game, has got a broken jaw, or a dislocated jaw. Still world class. Don't want him to play, but I feel like he will get up for this. If not, he'll play in the second leg. For once in our lifetime, we are actually full strength for a game against Barcelona. Not copped an injury. That is really good as well. But yeah, to everybody that's coming in the raid, welcome to the Denmark Saver. Just got a raid by C Maggio, so go check him out on the Twitch channels, and obviously my links are down below. Paulie's in the chat as well. Paulie's links are down below, as always. All the links down there to all the other content that we do. But it's Barcelona, it's SFB, and away we go. All I'm going to say is I'm worried because we're playing this. You know, usually we play 4-3-3, we're defensively solid, we dominate the ball, and off we go. This is going to either do one or two things. Either because we're at home, the 4-2-4, we're going to score every chance, the ball is going to continue his goal-scoring range, we have 2 world-class strikers up front, and we go ballistic, right? Or we're going to go and dominate them, but they're going to keep going on the break and score, and we're going to lose this game. We'll draw this game 2-2 or whatever. Anyhow, before we get into the lineups and everything going like that, we have a prediction of a 6-2 win from JS. Paulie predicted we win 2-1. I think Dim Sim predicted it above. I just have to scroll up. 2-1, Agildo giving away a penalty. And Callum reckons we're going to lose 5-1 because we're playing 4-2-4, which is a fair shout, to be fair, Callum. I'm actually going to predict we're going to draw 2-2. We're going to dominate but get caught on the break twice. Milo predicts we're going to win 3-0 quickly as well. And I'm actually going to predict heartbreak. I'm going to predict that we're going to draw 1-1 over in Spain, and we're going to go out on away goals for the second time in 3 years, going out on away goals in the quarterfinal stage. Who knows though, boys? Can we make our first ever semi-final? Let's go find out. In goals is Paul Abad, a world-class goalkeeper, guy that needs to be on his form. Bloom has been on loan here for 8 years, been captain for the last 5. He is fantastic. Ren Sheng and Carlos are 2 world-class centre-backs that do play very well together. And Ibe is one of the best full-backs in world football. Ronald in the middle of the park with his good friend Dino. So Ronaldinho in the middle of the park. Gotta love it. I love saying that. But yeah, Ronald obviously world-class, cap for France. And Dino, at 32 years of age, rejected Barcelona to come to me. It says a lot about the project and how we go here. Tobias and Carlos out wide, the world-class wingers who have got more potential as well. And then the baller, the man, the myth, the legend, the baller who is absolutely a freak of putting the ball in the back of the net. And Nielsen, who is wanted by Barcelona and who I will not sell to then. my tie prediction so wild. I want to say, oh yeah, Curtis predicted we would win 15-1. If that happens, I did have an episode where I ate my shoe. I would eat... I don't know what I would eat. We'll worry about it if it happens. if we win 15-1. Anyway, away we go. It's going to be interesting to see what lineup they line up with. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit mental, this. We're going to take our nervous drink, as we always do. And I think there's no way we keep a clean sheet here. Agildo's captain, that worries me. And Orbrecht starts in Denmark. Last 2 times we've played Barcelona since Orbrecht has been, he's always not played in the Denmark game and then started in there. He did set up the goal for the bench, though, last year for the second goal for Barcelona in the quarterfinal here in Denmark against his former boy. Anyhow, we have got the lineups there. Damiano Manzella against me too. Formerly, my first guy that I sold for $1 million. $1.5 million release fee. I love his story. We're going to just recap his story again because his story in world football is unreal. Paul, get ready for a laugh, by the way. I know you're in the chat listening. Get ready for a laugh with Damiano Manzella's story. Anyway, we are going to go in this system and we go mental and press. That's what worries me. It's mental and it's press. By the way, Ismael Seriano not there anymore at 31 years of age. He's now at PSG. That's good for us. Anyway, Jan Yukel we know very well because we've played him every single season that he's been here. The 30-year-old goalkeeper's unreal. Odyssey did not start last time out. Played both games off the bench. Great player. Agildo's captain, our former man, elite Mr. Agildo, who we sold to Barcelona for 88 million. Looks absolutely fantastic. Robert Kramer, his partner in crime, usually plays in the middle of the park, but obviously covering Brigoni. And Munoz is a new left-back. He was on the bench last time for Barca, now starting. He's the guy. Carlos versus Munoz is the place that we need to attack. Adrian, the elite midfielder we know all about, and Rafael Orbrecht, mate. My boy that we took from the second division in Colombia and turned into this absolute monster in the middle of the park. Onak is unwell, a world-class winger from France. We know all about Yang Hun-Tak because he always seems to score against me. And Gerard Barnils was on the bench, I think, last year, is starting out at left wing. Johnny Cruz, who's actually available on a free at the minute, is a very good player playing up top as well. Just too much money for me. And then Gambo on the bench as usual. Gonzalez not starting means he's probably not fit. Zimu, who usually comes off the bench for him, looks absolutely incredible. Christian Sanchez still here as well, the wonder kid. I can never pronounce his name. Kravenchenko, usually a very good player. Damiano Manzella I'll touch on in a sec. And then Manuel as well. So for those that don't remember Damiano Manzella, I think it's the first time we've seen him in a YouTube episode since we sold him. Came to me from Sydney Olympic on a free. He then went after a year and we got promoted, right, in the Superliga. Or it was a year we were in the Superliga. He went to Inter for $1.5 million. He then went to Torino for 24, Bayern for 42, United for 46, and then a free to Barcelona. This is a guy, ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy that was born in Turin, then migrated to Australia, played for an amateur side called Sydney Olympic, not even in the A-League. We picked up and he's now here for playing for Barcelona after playing for Bayern Munich. And Man United. So yeah, that story in itself is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, there we go. A lot of return boys. There's 3 guys that we've sold to Barcelona. Well, 2 guys we sold to Barcelona, and 3 guys that we have had at the club that are at Barcelona. Shows the level that we're at. Now look, boys, we say it every time before we get into a game here in Denmark. Anything is possible. This is Denmark, baby. We do not know how to lose here. Last year, 81st minute, Barcelona 2-1 up here. What did we do? We scored from kickoff, mate. It's every time that we can believe we can do this. We have beaten the German champions, who've won it 3 in the last 5 years. We have beaten the Italian champions for the last 9 out of the last 10 years. We've beaten them 3 times now, though. And hopefully, we will beat Barcelona. It's us in our famous white. It's Barcelona in that infamous Catalonian colours. And look, for me, the possession stats don't matter. It's all about the shots and who does what. Saying that, though, 70% of the ball is not normal for us in the 4-2-4, and we are starting okay. We've had the first shot of the game. Would I take 0-0? No. Would I take a goal right now? Yes. Carlos, Tobias, the first goal would be crucial. Carlos beats a man, ball in, back stick, wrench and heads. It's cleared by Gildo, and hopefully we'll go, all right, Bloom now with the ball, and in to Ronald. Ronald now, 2 world-class teams going at it, hence why we attack Sim Maggio. We do not defend ever. Ball in, baller! Oh, he's hit the post, what a header. Oh, he's so well class. It just glanced it in towards the bottom bin. It kind of took me by shock. I thought it was a ball into nothing. And he's hit the post. Highlight still going. Carlos wins the ball back. Ball out to Tobias now. Nielsen made a run. Ignored. Tobias fires wide. Good start, boys. 0-0, 20 minutes played. Wow, we've hit the post. What a header it was too. 4 shots, 1. Barcelona don't know what hit them. They played for the 4-3-3, I could imagine. And here we go. This is the game that worries me. Barcelona have done nothing, and then they get one moment and they score because we're so... Oh, Dino. He's won the ball, referee. It's not a red card. How many times are we going to get a red card in the quarterfinal of the Champions League? I haven't got a red card basically all year, man. Fuck. Tobias can play in the middle as an advanced playmaker on attack. Do that. Just wing backs on support and a wing back on defend. Man. Remember the last time we played Barcelona as well? Before the 2 years ago when they knocked us out? We had a red card in the first leg. We lost 2-1 in Spain and we drew 0-0. That's what's about to happen. Oh, we've started so well, and our star man Dino, who's got, come off. We paid 45 million for him, and bang, gets a red card. He's had such a good start to his season as well. I feel like that's what we go to. We go to the 4-3-3 defensive and look to just try and shut up shop a little bit now. Now we would dream of 0-0. Imagine the ball has scored. Anyway, let's get in the halftime. Let's reevaluate. We're still going to stay on a positive system because we do move the ball around really well. But 0-0, 45 minutes played. Now we would love 0-0. We would love a 0-0 right now. In the end, we want to see no highlights and just but we're still on a system that still allows us to play with the ball. It's very disappointing because they were there for the taking. Anyway, 60 minutes played. Not a highlight at the moment. Not bad. Corner. We're not going to take it short though, are we? Oh, we've gone short to Nielsen. Hit it. Just hit it from there. Nielsen beats one. Carlos, whip it. Whip it. Don't lose the ball here. Ball in. Ronald! Tobias blocked again. Oh. And now Barnell's on the break. Don't bring him down. Well done, Bloom. Club captain chase as well. Tobias' effort's blocked. Nielsen's re-effort is blocked. And oh, man. Munoz, Adrian. Ball out to Barnell's. Bloom. Oh, my God. Save me a bad. Always Barcelona, man. We've hit the post, we've had 2 shots blocked from inside the 6-yard box with 10 men, and they've gone and scored 1 chance. 1-0 down, and if they make it 2, it's game over. You get the car in the middle of the park. I can't risk going for it. I can't risk going for it, though. I can't risk going for it. Lars can come out there for some fresh legs as well. And I feel like I'll make a time-wasting change. If it's 1-0, 4-2-4, no red card, just go ballistic. Demand a little bit more here with not long left to go. And now we make a time-wasting change. Nielsen comes up for Esteban. Just to kind of get us home. At least we're not out of it, but fucking me, man. Absolutely, up until the red card, dominated Barcelona for half an hour here in Denmark. Dominated him for half an hour here in Denmark. After that, we had a corner. Just, one time. They always find a block, man. In the 0-0 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I played them that many times, they all morph into one. Not the quarterfinal last year. The time before they knocked us out in the knockout stage was the first knockout round. We lost 2-1 with the red card over in Spain after being 1-0 up. And then it was 0-0. We had a Vando miss from 6 yards from a block from Bigoni in the goal line, man. Last year in the second leg, 2-2 at home. We know we win the game in Spain. We're good. At the end of the day, we had 2-3 shots blocked there in the 6-yard box. And yet again, man, I don't get it. I would handle we lose the game because they played better than us, and I would handle not sounding bitter. But after 19 seasons, 12 seasons in the Champions League, and playing them now for the 11th time, right? The amount of times we get on top of Barcelona and they pull out the most silliest of block from nowhere is ridiculous. From the corner, Tobias, I get it. Bloody header's blocked, great. But when Nielsen hits the second one, he literally hits it a half a yard left or right of the guy. It's a goal. And somehow it just morphs into his chest. Like, come off it. Every time we do look like we're dominating Barcelona, a red card happens too. Far from pleased, to be fair. The only thing I will say is this. We did not let it go out of hand. We saw positive signs that 4-2-4 can do it, and we saw that Barcelona were there for the taking. Now, look, our record in Spain is definitely not good. We know that, right? And, yeah, I felt it was a close cop test up until then. Nobody likes losing, but, yeah, great. Especially with 10 men. Look, against 10 men, Barcelona probably think they should have won that tie by about 3 or 4 goals and tie would be over. For me, it doesn't change much as to last year. Last year, we drew 2-2. We knew we had to beat Barcelona in Spain to go through. Right? We lost 1-0. For me, it's the same. We've lost 1-0 here. I know if I beat Barcelona in Spain, at a minimum, it's extra time because it's a 1-0 win. But at the same time, we win 2-1, we win 3-1, we win 4-2, whatever it is, right? We go through. 2-1 win, great. We're through on away goals. For me, it doesn't change much. And that's why we did not change out of that 4-3-3 defensive system at 1-0. At least at 1-0, I know that we could probably do it if everything went right. We just need to score. We've got enough world-class talent to do it. Lastly, I am going to say, I know Dino flies in, but he wins the ball. Like, he does win the ball here. Like, yeah, he gets in first. It's probably a red. It's so annoying. Jose Ramon getting sent off against Barcelona like a couple of years ago. I need to look at that now. What year was it? It's annoying me. What year was it? Before we end the YouTube episode, what year was it that we had him and we got knocked out by him? We drew 0-0 at home after losing 2-1 away. And it was a 2-1 game. Yeah, here we are. This game here. Was it? No? What game was it that we got the red card and we got done? Oh no, that was in the group stage. This game here. Yeah, Jose Ramon got sent off. So about 4 years ago. Yeah, 7th minute, got a red card. We still found a goal and they scored 2 goals late. Well, 2 goals, not late. 2 goals second half. We got it all to do again, man. Is it going to be another year of pain, man? Is it going to be another year of pain? I think we can still do it, though. I think the fact that it's 1-0 and we score the first goal, it is still possible. Anyhow, it makes it very easy. We've got to play 4-2-4 over in Spain and we've got to hope we win. Anyway, boys, I'll see you guys in a second for the second leg. Hopefully, for the love of God, we can do it. Welcome back, YouTube. Game number 2. Spain, Camp Nou. We have been here, 5 times before? This is our 6th time here. We have never won. But today, of all days, we believe we can. Dino obviously suspended. Barcelona have no team news. They're absolutely flying in the league. Well, look at the form, right? They are second, which is really odd for them. But yeah, look, I think that there is definitely potential if we keep 11 men on the park to do this. We just need to make sure we score first. And even if we don't, we know we've got to score 2. And as long as we don't concede in the 81st minute like last time, I will back us to score more times than not. Yes, our record against Barcelona is absolutely horrid. It is time to fix that. It's time to avenge all that. And it's time to send them packing. And it's time for us to go through to our first ever semi-final. I'm predicting we win 2-1 and go for an away goals. Paul's actually predicted the same thing. Berger's predicted we win 1-0. Us keeping clean sheets not going to happen, but 1-0 and then we win 6-5 on pens. Milo reckons we're going to lose 1-0. That's not a bad prediction either. Anyone else with the predictions? And away we go. In terms of who starts here, it has to be Jacob. The Wonder Kid looks fantastic and does exactly what is needed. He can pick the lock, he can hold in the area, and if we need to turn someone to an advanced playmaker attack, we can. If we need to go more aggressive in that role, you can probably put the car as a Mazzala if we need a goal and just let him bomb and just let Ronald sit. Apart from that, same back 4, same keeper, same 2 wingers, same 2 strikers. We're good enough to score goals. 4 world-class players, world-class fullback, pretty world-class centre-backs and a world-class keeper. We can't be scared of this challenge. The fact we only lost 1-0 with 10 men should give us some hope that with 11 men, we can do a job. We were very unlucky not to score here last year, and let's hope, mercifully, Football Manager doesn't do it to me again. They've changed their team slightly. They have stayed in the 4-2-3-1 though. Orbres has moved into the 10. Yang's gone up top, and they have dropped... Oh, Begoni's come back in. They made a few changes. Who they've dropped then, unless they've moved people around. It only looks like Johnny Cruz is not even in the lineup. That's the one. They've dropped Johnny Cruz altogether out of the matchday squad. So yeah, as you can see, Albrecht has moved up a line to allow Kramer to go back in for Brigoni. And I'm guessing Gonzalez was 100% fit because they started Munoz and now he's back in. Look, we're going to go press because that's what we do. We're going to go man mark the fullback so they have to go long because that's what we do. Brigoni's back in the team. He's not 100% match fit, but he's still unreal. And Gildo's back there too. Odyssey and, Altor Gonzalez starts again. Brigoni's back in the team, like I said. And obviously Kramer's moved back into his natural role and Albrecht into his natural centre attacking mid role. It is an unreal side. However, we can do this and hopefully be alright. JS now predicts we're going to win 7 though. Who knows, boys? Who knows? But look. There's absolutely no reason why we can't go win this game of football. They're going to come in this match with a lot of energy and confidence and we're going to make it difficult. There is no reason why we can't break the hoodoo and there is no reason why we can't send them packing. We've said it many times before. HK, many times we were behind, we've come back. Sunderland, the whole save was built on us scoring 90th minute goals to get through games and win Europa Leagues and whatever, and Champions Leagues, late doors, whatever. And at Mess, we did it too. It's about time we write a little bit of that history here, SFB. We'll say it as we always said, we believe, and off we go. First highlight, not really coming about, but the first shot is an SFB shot. For me, it's all about not having possession. It's all about the chances we create. 15 minutes played, the only team yet to have a chance is us, and it is a throw-in, though, deep in Barcelona territory. That does mean two things. It means that if they get the ball, they have a working opportunity. It does mean we can get maybe a cross. Instead, that's Kramer, top of the box, we're 1-0 down. Barcelona's first shot in Spain goes in. It doesn't change much. It means we still have to score 2. But it means it would have to be on array goals. That's just annoying, man. Their first highlight's a throw-in and a flick-on. Like, it's Stoke City-esque. And then Kramer hits, we're 1-0 down. What a finish. Of course, our shot isn't blocked. Anyway, 1-0 down, we need a goal. It's as simple as that. We need a goal to believe. 25 minutes played, we're playing unbelievably well, and now it's a free kick for Barcelona. I think the writing's on the wall here, boys. The 4-2-4 has come unstuck. Headed back stick. Oh my God, Abad has just absolutely kept us in it. Abad has just kept us in it because Albrecht through bodies has absolutely ploughed this against his former teammate. Brigoni's so smart to knock it into his path too, to be fair, because from there, glancing header, I think Abad saves. Albrecht on the volley, look at that, and Abad through bodies reacts and pops it onto the bar. What a save. That keeps us in the tie. It keeps us in the tie. Keeps us in the tie. Demand a little bit more. Can we find a goal before half-time, please? Time ticking away. We've had 5 shots forward, but not a highlight. Still looking. Can we find a moment? Is there going to be a chance? Game seems to be petering out. It's now corner again for Barca. Ball in, and Gildo front stick heads over. Every highlight's Barcelona's. They've had 5 shots, but yet to see a highlight from us. As it stands, we're going out. It's a highlight on half-time. A second goal would kill it. It's unfortunately just not going to happen. Albrecht now, Gonzalez, and I feel like there's another Barcelona highlight here. Abad doesn't come for it. In the end, he makes another fantastic save, though. If it wasn't for Abad in goals, we would be 2 or 3-0 down. At half-time, it's not happening. Fresh arms. A world-class side like ours can't find a highlight. Well, when push comes to shove, you go ballistic. And you look for inspiration. Jeppe Hansen, box-to-box midfielder, win the ball back. Off you go. Ronald is a deeper line playmaker, a bit more on support. Trust in the boy. Jeppe Hansen's coming in because it's Jeppe Hansen. Away we go. We trust in him. And off we go. We change a little bit of the roles. Try and win the ball back a little bit more. Play for a set piece maybe as well. Go slightly more direct. Change something. So we can do something. Time ticking, not even a highlight for us at all, man. Not even a highlight. Football Manager, man. It's just the game's ticking away, man. They're gone. Car will come in. Lars' quality in the ball has had a stinker, so yeah, we'll go with that. There we go. We go to the 4-1-3-2. We need a goal right now. Need a goal right now. It's not coming. It's game over. Go to very attacking. Time ticking away. Not even a highlight, Football Manager. Not even a highlight. Come off it, man. Not even a highlight. Not even a fucking highlight. So we know how to pump size fucking everywhere. We fucking dominated them in Denmark. Not even a highlight. We've had fucking 10 shots. Fuck off. Not even a highlight. We've had 11 shots. But that's not good enough, man. We're never going to win one, man. We're never going to win one ever. We're never going to win one ever. That is the worst we've looked against Barcelona ever. We've always given them a tough game and a competitive game. And in the 4-2-4, we didn't even get a highlight. What's the point of playing it then? Got all these world-class strikers and wingers and whatever. Don't you want to fucking create something? We're out again, and that's the worst we've looked. That is the worst we've looked. That is the worst we have looked. At what point is enough is enough? It's been 19 seasons. 19 seasons, I can't win one, man. 19 seasons. Every time it's Barcelona too. But that's the worst we've looked. We've tried the 4-2-4. We've seen promise. It's been scoring goals, then bang. Nothing. We lose 1-0 at home. Red card. Was dominating at the time. And now we got done 2-0. So yeah, now what? What do I do? What do I do? Do I go back to the 4-3-3? Do we go over the 4-2-4? Only problem is, if I play 4-3-3, I've got 3 world-class strikers because Ayala's joining, and I've got nothing to play him with. What do I do, man? What do I do? Anyway, YouTube, end of the episode. Episode 160 ends in defeat yet again to Barcelona. I actually think we're not going to win one ever. We have a world-class team, a world-class squad. Do you think we're ever going to win? No. So yeah, we're done and we're dusted. Alright, catch you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.